Good morning, everyone. We're group 12. My name's Mike.
My name's Seth.
My name's Courtney.
Machete.
My name's Ben. How many of you here would consider yourself a broke college student? Just show of hands. Any of you didn't raise your hand? Congratulations. Any of you did, who would consider some of your monthly spending unnecessary? All right, so as you can see by this pie chart here, majority of college students' monthly spending goes to food. So we've got a few quick and easy tips for you to help save some money. First is to stop eating out. That can get really expensive really quick. Next would be just to make your own meals. The other side of that, to eat really easy way to save money. Coupons can be huge. Apps like Snip, Snap, and Groupon. Between those two, you can get apps, coupons to do just about anything to help save money. And then last is to get your textbooks at a lower cost. I actually started renting my books this semester, and it helped cut my textbook bill about in half. And then we have a quick video to show you real quick with a few more tips.
I didn't know what video.
Top 10 tips for saving money in college. College can be an expensive endeavor, even with scholarships and other kinds of financial aid. It's difficult enough balancing the class schedule. The thought of balancing a checkbook, on the other hand, can strike fear into the hearts of even the most studious mathematicians. Everything from textbooks, food, transportation, supplies, and entertainment, these will all cost you money. There's no getting around it. However, there are easy ways to save. Here are several ways to avoid the constant panic of going broke. You're ahead of the game just by reading this list. Renting, reselling, and sharing used textbooks. The College Board reports that the average student pays $1,200 for books and supplies every year, but you can check the same books out at your library for free. If the campus library isn't an option, sites like eCampus, Chegg, Book Renter, and College Book Renter will rent you books for a semester, while sharing with a friend can cut the cost of buying books in half. Limit vices. Beer, cigarettes, and pot are expensive. They also screw with your body and mind. Take it easy on the vices. There's nothing wrong with a drink or two on Friday night, but don't go overboard. Seek alternative transportation. Instead of driving to class and spending money on gas, maintenance, insurance, registration, parking passes, and possible tickets, look into a local bus or subway system. If the system is run by your university, you'll probably be able to ride for free with a student ID. If a transportation system doesn't exist, or the existing one isn't safe or reliable, try to work out class schedules with friends and carpool. If you're close enough, walk or bike to class and get some much needed exercise.
So who here has a job? There's 3 out of 4 students holding a job in college, and the average monthly income is about $800 a month. So these are some things you should avoid if you're trying to save some money. You should stop buying things you can't afford, which is the biggest one. You shouldn't finance a car, and you shouldn't get a credit card. And I'm the bad example of this because I broke all those rules. Over the summer, I went to Whitman, Mass, and I financed an $18,000 car, and now I'm car poor, and I have no money to my name. I went to Best Buy recently and just took out a $700 credit card just to play Call of Duty. So now that's another thing. So right now I have about $800 a month in bills, which makes me kind of poor, and plus I buy the new iPhone all the time, which isn't good. And on the other hand, my sister, she graduated college and she didn't buy anything. She just stuck with the old things, and she has about $50,000 in the bank right now. And she just bought a house at 24 years old, 3 tenant, and she doesn't even have to pay a mortgage because the 3 tenants pay her mortgage bill, and she's only 24.
Okay, so in chapter 3, we learned about setting SMART goals, and we learned how useful and effective they can be when accomplishing our goals. S standing for specific. We must be specific and clear about our goals, and there should be no room for misinterpretation. M for measurable. We need to be able to have a checkpoint to see our progress. Attainable. Is this goal attainable? Can I achieve this? Am I being realistic? If you can answer yes to both of these questions, then you're on the right track. are for relevant. Is this goal I'm setting achievable and realistic? Time-based. Set a deadline. It creates a commitment to begin and to finish your goal. So for example, you can say, I'm gonna save $200, and by doing that, it's vague, it's not specific at all. How long is it gonna take you to save that $200? How are you gonna go about that? A more specific goal, using the SMART goal system, is to say, I'm gonna save $200, and to go about this, I'm gonna take out $50 out of my paycheck every week, and I'm gonna set that aside so I can go on a road trip. That's more specific. And Courtney is gonna let you guys in on a method that you can use to save money that goes hand in hand with the SMART system.
Alright, so the 52-week challenge is a great way to start saving money. For those of you who don't know what it is, you put $1 in the first week, $2 in the second week, $3 in the third week, etc. for 52 weeks. This challenge encompasses the SMART goal concept perfectly. For example, it's time-based, it's a 1-year period, it's attainable because you start off small with $1, and it's easy to keep track of. If you do this for 1 year, you'll have almost $1,400. I actually have a personal example. So for spring break, I want to go to Cancun with all my friends, but it's $1,400 and I'm a broke college student. So when we started this project, I had a crazy idea to do the 52-week challenge. So far, with all my money combined, I have about $600 saved, but I still have a long way to go.
So how many of you guys have smartphones? I'm pretty sure all of you do. So I don't know if you guys heard of Mint, the Mint app. How many of you guys use that app? So this app basically helps you manage your personal finances. It does everything from, it gives you a budget, it tells you how much you're spending, it gives you an alert when you're doing things in your transactions that are harming your finances. It gives you an accurate idea of what you spend your money on and how much you spend a month. And it's just basically an app that you guys can utilize, and it's at the tip of your fingers on your phone. You can pull it up at any time, and it's very useful. I use it myself.
Who consider themselves a particularly good saver? Does anyone want to share a story about a time that they have saved money? We reward saving money stories here, so I don't know if anyone wants to share what you got.
Every time I get a paycheck, I put out. So,
Hey,
and I
you were good.
don't take out.
That's what you said. Thank you. Anyone particularly bad saver? Who spends money? Do you have a story you want to tell about how you spend money so much?
Anytime I go to Walmart, I'm like a throw it in the bag type of person. I'm like, that looks cool.
I want you to start a savings account. That's first off for it right there. I got one more.
In place of normal fun gifts and whatnot for different people, I actually take advantage of all the swag and free samples that they give out at the different job fairs and stuff.
We like saving money here, so
Yep.
I've been saving so I can dish it out a little bit. So I want everyone to think about where you're going to be in 5 years. Are you going to be able to support that lifestyle with your current saving situation? Because you don't want to rush into a bad job right after college and find yourself working at Dunkin' Donuts in the next 5 years. It's all right for now, but it's not where you're going to find yourself. A great example of financial role model is Mark Cuban. Quote that he said, "You've got 10,000 people trying to do the same thing. Well, I just want to be number 10,001. It's like, be the person that's going to have the mindset to save that's going to carry over to other aspects of your life. If you have what it takes to save, you're going to be the type of person that's successful." And we have a 52-week challenge, so we're going to hand that out. Hopefully you guys actually want to fill it out to save some money. Any other questions?
So what was the brainchild of this? Like, what made you think of this as a topic?
Well, we had a different topic at first about setting goals, but we thought it was too broad. So we all had personal goals that we were going to talk about.